the confusion between our faith and our culture. And I'll give you an example. It's the liturgy starts at 9 o'clock. At 8:15, everybody waking up. Then, let us say, my daughter start putting her ripped jeans on. You, mom, is putting your makeup, and you came out from the bathroom. It's now 8:35. You saw your daughter with the ripped jeans, and you told her, what are you wearing? She said, the jeans that we went and bought together last week. You're not going out like that. Why, mom? We just bought it. It's $75. So there is no way on earth you're going to church like this. What do you think people will say? I said, mom, everybody wears this. This is the fashion. Besides, have you seen other girls in the church? Everybody does it. No way. Either you go and change or not leaving the room. We keep sort of fighting for about 15 minutes. At the end of the day, the girl goes inside, put a different dress, comes out very grumpy, go to the church, sat the whole liturgy. She did not even stand up for anything. Let's discuss this. What is faith and what's culture? And this is, by the way, very controversial, and that's why we have Abuna Dawood. So let's hear. I want to hear from parents first this time. If anyone wants to give their opinion. Anyone misunderstood the gist of the story? Okay. Did anyone wants me to repeat it? I hope not. Okay. Parents?
I believe culture is justified by many factors, is which country and which society and which level of society. And so we can say what we can wear, what we can't wear, what we can say, how we can say it, what we shouldn't say, all this stuff. So there is no, I believe, specific level according to the church, as we call this as a corrective society behaviors, or cultural behaviors. But faith is different. I mean, whatever belongs to our beliefs, our Bible, is the faith. Sometimes it makes, like in this situation, we're going to say, respect of God's house, we cannot wear such blah, blah, blah. But in my opinion, this is not the point. Sometimes we focus on the how we look more than how we inside. And that's why we flip. Okay. Hey, don't wear this, don't say this, don't do this. But the story is not this. The story is, my grown up, my kids, to know that we going to stand in front of God. Okay. This is the main point. If we get into the what we need to learn originally, which is God in our life, I believe the story will be different. We don't need to fight. Okay. I'm sorry, maybe I ended the story. But
no, you didn't. No, I mean, thank you very much. Well said. Any other parent? Okay. There is, yeah, please give her to the lady.
And I think it's not faith, but because I'm here for 35 years, I would look at it, if I'm here 5 to 10 years, I would say it is faith. You cannot go like this. But I think as I lived more in this country, I know that it's not faith, it's not appropriate, because you go to the church with different clothes, you go to every occasion with different dress. If you go to a wedding, you wear something different. So it is the matter of appropriate or not, but it does not have to do anything with faith. So if this situation would happen with me now, I would discuss with her that it's not appropriate, but if she insists to go and do it, I will let her go.
You will let her go to church. Okay, thank you. So let's hear the boys and girls. I want to start with 10th grade and up again. So we have the lady, the young lady in white. Please stand up, say your name.
So I believe that, there's like clothes for church and there's clothes for school and there's clothes for everywhere you go. Like for me, I've gotten in trouble because there's things that I should not go to church in, and I've gone to church and I felt bad after. So to me, I feel like, I don't think it was right for her to go to, I mean, in my opinion, if you're going to liturgy and you're literally going for God, so unless you're not going for God and you're just going for your friends for the after part of liturgy, I guess it really doesn't matter to her about the whole ripped jeans thing, but to me I feel like it's important, like if you're there for God, you're going to be taking communion, you should be respecting Him.
Very nice. Sense. Beautiful answer. Okay. So what's your name after all of this? Okay, don't worry. Okay, go ahead. Very nice answers.
Mina. Okay, what I think that there's no any single commandment in the Bible that said you should wear this, you shouldn't wear that.
There was no jeans in the Bible.
Even at their time. There is no commandment that said you have to put makeup, you shouldn't go without makeup. There is nothing. The thing that the mother should teach her daughter or her son, that you are going to meet God. You can't go to meet your manager wearing anything else except a suit. So you have to wear proper clothes when you meet God. The thing that many parents allow or force their children to wear these clothes just because they fear that other people look at their children and say, oh, how they come to the church with these clothes. They fear from Abuna that tell her, your daughter is wearing blah, blah, blah. So they force their children to wear these clothes just to be ideal in front of everyone. They don't focus on what are their children go to the church for. I see every Sunday many deacons, they are wearing the tonia because of their parents give them the tonia and told them go to Abuna on the altar and wear the tonia, and all the liturgy they are talking and they don't know what about it. They think that maybe, I think if I ask them, they can't tell that they're in the Ashaya and the Tasbihah, they don't know anything. They just go because their parents told them, do this. Also, many children mix up the faith or the biblical teaching with being Egyptian, that we are from the pharaohs. Many of these kids, they go to high school or middle school, anything, and they learn that we are in a free country. And a free country means that my parents shouldn't ask me what I was doing with my phone. They shouldn't tell me what to wear, not to wear this. I'm free, I can do anything. So when their parents tell them, even if it was a biblical or a church thing, they tell that they are Egyptians, they don't know anything. So they don't understand anything.
Let's focus. Yeah. You said, the first part was beautiful, which is you said there are a lot of people who mix culture and dogma, and they don't know why they are coming to church, and they keep fixated in what they wear and whatever. Second, which I really admire very much, I'm summarizing what you said, that a lot of parents are so focused on what other people will say about their children's attire or behavior more than what they are supposed to be behaving to please God by their attire or behavior. And I think those are excellent 2 points. Any other youth issues? Yeah, please, the one in light blue. Yes, please, can you stand up? Thank you.
My name is Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I think people will look at you either way. So if you wear something fancy, people will still look at you. And if you're in the lower class and you just wear a shirt that you have, people will still look at you. So I just think you should wear just something sort of church, not fancy.
Okay, thank you. Let's ask parents again. Any other opinions in the back, please? I'm not sure where is the mic, but yes. Just walk across, please. Yes, you can see.
First of all, I'm not a parent.
You're not
yet.
a parent. That's okay.
Just married, okay? But
congratulations.
Thank you. I took a course of consulting in Egypt, okay? So they taught me that our beauty comes from inside, not from what we are wearing. So I think if every girl and boy believe that inside themselves that I'm beautiful because God created me, not because of what I'm wearing. This first of all. Second, when I have an interview, I think I will be so well dressed. So I'm going to see the King of Kings. So I hope they must be well dressed for him.
Yes. Thank you.
My opinion.
Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, the young girl next to you, please. Yes.
I disagree because
Sorry?
if I decide to go to the beach, I'm not going to go in jeans and a long sleeve
I'm sorry,
shirt.
I didn't see you. Excuse us one second.
All my clothes cannot match. I feel like if I'm going to church, I have to be appropriate and dress because I am going to meet God. But if I'm going out meeting with friends, I do not need to. I can wear ripped jeans, I can wear a short shirt, I can do that because I'm not going and meeting God. But if I am going to church, I have to respect that. So I just don't think that all my clothes have to fit the church attire. That's my opinion.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Dina. I just have 2 points to say. Number one, the mom should have developed the taste for her daughter from her childhood. She can't wait till the daughter is 15 or 16 years old and then start talking about fashion and what's right and what's wrong. And I think the mom also encouraged her daughter indirectly to wear this kind of jeans because she went with her and shopped with her and she allowed her to buy this jeans. Even if the daughter insisted to do that, I think the mom should have referred to that verse that we have in 1 Corinthians about all things are lawful for me, but not all things are beneficial. So we should teach our daughter that fashions is not all fashion is appropriate for us. And it has nothing to do with our culture, Egyptians or American. We just have to be selective to what we do and what we say and what we wear.
So, 1 second, keep the mic 1 second. I have a follow-up question because what about if your daughter insisted she's not going to church and she already has the jeans on? Would you actually tell her don't go to church?
I will not allow her to go to church, and I will stay home and open a discussion with her till we come up to a conclusion or a solution, or one of us will convince the other of what's right and what's wrong. But I think I should have given her the time to speak up her mind, and I should give her the time to convince her to how to be selective for what she does and what she do.
Anyone?
I just want to say something like we have to feel the presence of God wherever we go. It doesn't matter church, outside of church. Like we have to feel the presence of God everywhere, like whatever we wear. That's it. Like I don't have anything else.
Okay, next.
I just want to add something that I think it's not about how the people see or like the place that you go to. It just depends on your relationship with God. If you have like a good connection with Him, that's going to be like your reference, which is the Bible. You're just going to know in front of God which clothes should you just wear. Like, and this is going to be something that you're going to choose your clothes on. Like, referring to the God and the Bible, like all your clothes are going to be the same.
Thank you. There's somebody on the right. I'm sorry I couldn't see you before. Go ahead, please. Okay, go ahead.
What I want to say is the difference between faith and culture. So I think faith is anything that defines the relation between us and God. And then what I also believe in is that faith should drive how you adapt to culture. So based on my faith, I can wear a short and walk in the street, although that's normal here. So it's like me feeling that it's not appropriate for me to do this. So,
if your daughter decided to be stubborn and tell you I'm not going to liturgy unless I go like that, would you allow her or not?
I will not allow her to stay at home. I will take her with me to church, and I think that if I'm raising her well, she will feel awkward in these jeans inside the church.
She actually may not.
It depends how you raise her.
No, not because of you. I don't mean to. I mean because there may be other friends who may have come the last 15 minutes of liturgy and you're planning to attend a Sunday school only, and they have I don't mean ripped, meaning they're legs are naked, but I mean, you know how it is, this fashion, that's new thing today.
Even if she doesn't feel awkward, like keeping her at home is, in my opinion, is wrong.
Okay,
She has
thank
to
you.
go to church.
How many parents would not let their daughter or son stay because of this problem? They will tell them, Habibi, come with me to church. I disagree with the way you're wearing, but I still don't want you to stay home behind. How many would they take them? How many would they still take them to church with them? Okay, and how many would they say, I'm not taking you to church unless you go inside and change, even if they decide not to go to church? Okay, thank you. She has to cover her hair, but the ripped jean is okay. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying it seems we have double standards. I mean, but I want to go back to Mina said there are no verses in the Bible about this. I want to disagree with him. I think he's not here anymore. But in 1 Peter, he speaks about it's not the gold or the apparel or the outward appearance, but the inward simple heart of the soul that pleases God. And in 1 Peter also speaks about having your conduct honorable among Gentiles, that when they speak against you as evildoers, they may know by your good works. So there are verses about our conduct. I want Abuna to comment on two things. I'm not going to make my own comments here because this is more important that he makes his opinion. One, is there a certain attire in the 21st century for our young boys and girls to wear, or it's less and less strict? Two, if I were to be a parent and my daughter is still in her early teens, very stubborn and decided to be stubborn today about liturgy, she's not really showing any parts of her body, but she's in jeans, let's say. Am I, as a parent, have the right to say, go to liturgy, or I would let it go this time?
Thank you. First of all, I want to revise some important points of whatever the behavior among the people. Because when you read the chapter 17 of the Gospel of St. John, when the Lord was praying, he said many important points relating us to the whole world. First of all, he prayed saying, they are not of this world, as I am not of this world. So, being Christian, we should not just follow people in whatever they do. We should have our own standards, because we are not of this world. We are Christ-like. We are following Him, not the world. Because whatever the fashion, we are not aiming to be the most fashionate people. We are aiming at being holy people of God. So the first point is we are not of this world, so we are different. We have to keep our difference as Christians. The second point he mentioned in his prayer, that they will be rejected because of this. The world will not accept us because we are different. So we have to, expect that not all the people will be happy with us because we are different. Some of them may make fun of us. They may criticize us. They may look to us as retarded. But still, we do not consider much what the people say. We consider much more that what exactly should we look like before God. So the first point is different, the second one is rejected. The third one, we should stay in the world. Because he prayed saying, I'm not asking you to take them out of the world. I'm just asking you to keep them safe in the world. So we should stay, we should succeed, we should, deal with everyone. We should show the world that we are God's people. So being different is not, just keep away from relations, stand away from everyone because you are awkward or you are different. No, you will be there among everyone. The last point, because Christ prayed saying, as you sent me to this world, I'm sending them to this world. So we have the exact mission Christ had when he came to our land. So we have a mission. We should witness to Christ. We are his people. He saved us. He died for us. He is giving us his kingdom. So we are here not to enjoy wearing this or that. We are here to be his people and witnessing to him. So when you remember that you are different, you will be rejected sometimes, not accepted by many, and you will stay there. You will be there among people in the world, but you have a mission. If you think this way, you will not bother much how your friends look like and what is the fashion today, and I don't think you will just have a bad time talking to your mother or father about what to wear. It will not be a big deal, by the way. So your first question was?
Are we, again, we are not talking about any bad clothing, but it's not the formal, we ourselves in Egypt got used to. I mean, when I was young, I used to see all men in suits.
Yeah.
Now, we don't wear suits in church. Are we asking our boys and girls to wear, I mean, jeans today is like to us wearing a non-suit. Is jeans today is a big problem to the extent, should I prevent my boy or girl going to the church because he put on his favorite pants?
Okay. I don't think it was clear in the Bible that they were wearing something specific for the church. But being people of God, they were always moderate in everything. Because people will look up to them, following them. So if they look eccentric, strange in whatever they do, people will, will not be happy with them. They will look odd. But they have to be moderate. In our land, Egypt, maybe it's accepted for many people to attend the liturgy with the moderate clothes. Even the blue jeans is very common. But some of these, jeans is very much different from what we used to see. That's maybe not appropriate. I like this term. It's not very much appropriate to the church. But for me, I will never make it a big deal, a big problem with my child. I'll just tell him, okay, that's you and you are going to pray. So if you feel happy praying this way, just go. I'm not against wearing something, as you said, it's not bad, it's not that bad. So I will let him choose, because I believe when he prays, I think he may feel guilty. So it's better for him to see what's right and what's wrong. I'm giving him the values. I'm giving him the basics. I'm teaching him what is Christianity. What should he live his Christian life? But to choose what to wear, what to do, I think I will let him choose whatever he likes, and he will teach himself by time that was fine and that was wrong.
I want parents to think of this. We did a play some years back. Imagine that Giddo, grandfather, is waiting to see your daughter. And then because you want her to appear in the way you want, not her grandparent want, you decide to prevent her from leaving home, and Giddu was waiting so much to see his granddaughter. But you did not want her to go home, leave home, because of some idea. In other words, what I'm trying to say, can you imagine you prevented God from seeing his own daughter because you want your appearance to appear in a different way? Saying this does not mean, though, we do not want to appear before God in our best way. And best way means inward first and then outward later. And we need to teach our young men and ladies that we want to build the inside first, and it definitely will affect the outside. It's very easy to put a show from outside, but it's very hard to change the inner one.